KLC's studied their tape this week and, follow what the quarterback's going to do and take care of the running game, when the backs get it as well.
Now, one of the things that the offense for Stockbridge Hilbert reminds me of is North from years ago when Dewey Stevens was the coach, and they had a couple years where they wouldn't throw much, and all of a sudden they'd loft up a long one, and there's a 60-yard touchdown pass. They have 279 yards passing and 13 completions. That's pretty good.
That is very good. I was looking at some of the averages, and it seems like every time one of the wide receivers gets the ball, they get a touchdown too. So it's just amazing. So stopping them, they're averaging like 41 points a game, only giving up 8. So, you don't exactly know who they played and not played. They have played one common opponent, but this is probably a big test for KLC.
They come in 3-0, 2-0 in conference. They're half a game behind Random Lake. Let's talk a little bit about KLC. They come in 1 win and 2 losses. Matt Zavada is still at the helm. We know he likes to throw the ball, and I know you don't like that because you want quick games, not long games.
Well, I think we're going to have both sides, but I was looking, Brandon Van Ness is 12th in the state in passing yards. He's got a receiver that's up there in catches. I think he's like 8th in the state in receiving yards. So they do like to throw it. And they kind of just are, they had some good receivers last week, Korowitz and that. So they're just kind of putting in new guys this year and changing up. Van Ness, being a senior, he was kind of throwing it last year. So very excited to see this team. They had big hopes at the beginning of the year, and you don't want to fall to 1-3 as the conference season progresses.
Last year they made the playoffs too, so they want to keep that run going. By the way, that leading receiver is Luke Heinen. He has 23 catches for 252 yards, so he looks like a good one. Stockbridge is going to have to be looking out for him.
Yeah, like I said, he's 8th in the state in catches. I think he's 52nd or something like that in yards, and they have a couple guys too that they're going to throw the ball to. And again, I think Van Ness, he's their leading rusher as well. So like Stockbridge Hilbert, their quarterback likes to run the ball too.
Yeah, got to scoot a little bit of a shout out for a Kohler kid by the name of Sam Kohler. He'll also touch the ball quite a bit. Also, Levi Modal has 13 receptions, so you've got to keep an eye on him. I think I said Luke Heinen had 13 receptions. He actually has 23, yeah. Right? So still pretty good. What's the over and under for tonight, Chris? Because one team is averaging 40, the other's averaging around 30.
Yeah, I think it'd be up and down. We always seem to have returns here, so if you haven't watched one of these games before, it seems like we always have a return in one of these ball games. Look forward to that. It rained before. Maybe it's going to be a little slippery. See how the kids handle the football. It's probably not going to rain the rest of the night, but maybe early on, let's see if they can hang on to the pumpkins.
All right, with that, we're going to step out, and we come back. We'll have the national anthem and the opening kickoff from tonight's game.
It's not always easy being a dad.
Do you have panda asthma too? Does that run in the family?
This is the home of the most priceless kung fu artifacts.
But when you make an effort...
Dad, we're not supposed to touch anything. Oh, sorry.
Go long, son!
It's always worth it.
Whoa!
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
I am gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov to learn more.
Don't wait. Communicate. Make your emergency plan today.
Wow, these are really good.
You act surprised. Practice makes perfect.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who don't need perfection. They need you.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Out of Sheboygan. So if we could welcome them as they present the colors out near midfield. And as the colors are being presented this evening, I'd like to welcome Allie Willitson and Lauren Hort to sing our national anthem.
Very nice national anthem sung by a couple of students over at Lutheran High School.
And we would like to say thank you again to the color guard from VFW Post 9156 out of Sheboygan for presenting our nation's colors.
We mentioned Stockbridge comes in with a 3-0 record, 2-0 in conference. KLC comes in 1-2 overall, 1-1 in conference. And there you see some Little League football players are going to provide a bit of a tunnel for the KLC players to run through. Guys to watch for Stockbridge Hillbrit, we mentioned him in the opening, is quarterback number 8, Jack Hallbach, running back number 42, Caleb Delvo, and running back number 10, Bennett Lau. For KLC, and there you see the Stockbridge Hillbrit team. Here comes the Lutheran squad as a team. You want to keep an eye out for Braden Van Ness, their quarterback and leading rusher. Sam Kohler also does a lot of ball carrying. And then the receivers, Luke Heinen and Levi Model.
Hey, it's been a few weeks, Marty. I'm excited for some football.
Yeah, really. It was too long for my blood.
Had a good time watching the Badgers last Saturday.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yep.
Bobby Knight always said the toughest game is the next game after the big game.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to have to play, you know, they're going to have to come out loaded for bear, I think.
Yeah,
that
never take things for granted.
Van
I was
Akron
scared
team,
about that too a little bit.
or Akron team could be pretty tough. Going back deep to receive is Tyler Landgraf, along with Jeremiah Scheit, I believe that is. As you know, Chris, you attested to it every spring. My eyesight isn't so good, and it's a little bit hard to read these numbers.
Very much so. My eyesight is not good either.
Doing the kicking is Jack Hallbach for Stockbridge Hilbert. Line drive kick. Nice catch made at the 15. Return out to the 40.
Nice.
Yeah, nice return there. That return was made by Ashton Elmendorf. Be 1st and 10. We're spotting the ball just short of the 40, so we'll call it the 39. Van Ness at quarterback. Kohler the setback. Wide receivers left and right. A quick out. That catch is made by Heinen. Short gain.
Oh, you mentioned Luke Heinen in the opening, 23 catches through 3 games, and that's catch number 24. Nice simple pass there, you know, they start the game, but Hilbert was all over that one, Marty.
Yep. 2nd and 8, ball on the 41. Quick out the other way. Modal is going to get hit at the behind the line of scrimmage, actually. It's going to be a loss.
Well, I was watching Heinen get checked at the line. Bennett Lau, a lot of pressure on Heinen. Don't want him to get off the line of scrimmage. We'll see how that works as the game goes on, because if you take away Heinen, that's the big weapon for KLC.
3rd down and 10. 4 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Van Ness in the shotgun again. Screen over the middle, and the linebacker read it beautifully. Making the tackle was Kurt Simon. Simon is up there in tackles.
Yep.
Leads the team, actually, with 29.
Yep. And 3 tackles for loss, and that's the 4th one there.
You catch who caught that ball, Chris?
Oh, I was watching Simon. I think that was just over the middle to the running back, Marty.
Okay, we'll give it to Kohler. 2 men back to catch the punt.
Stock the punter. He's averaging 32 yards a punt.
And the catch is made right at the 37-yard line. Not a real long punt.
Not at all, Marty.
No.
25 yards.
1st and 10, Hilbert Stockbridge.
Well, Van Ness is 3 for 3 on his passing, Chris, but didn't venture downfield.
For -2 yards.
Yeah. Inside handoff, first back through, picks up about 4. That running back was number 10, Bennett Lau.
31st carry for Lau. Now at about 115 yards on the season.
Lines are set, pretty much the same formation as last time. This time they give it to the other running back, running off tackle.
Delvaux.
Delvaux on the carry. 42.
Delvaux. Ekwan makes the tackle for KLC, third down.
Third down and about 3 or 4. Shotgun inside reverse. Delvaux again leans forward as he goes down. He may have had the first down.
Delvaux carrying the ball for Hilbert. Sam
Kohler on the tackle.
And they're going to call timeout and measure. And we got a... nope,
Yeah.
they're going to give him the first down.
That's the right play there. Sam Kohler, a senior, had a nice year last year as well.
Wide receiver off to the right. Another inside handoff right through the middle. And pounding forward is the running back, Bennett Lau.
Well, Marty mentioned it right from the get-go. You know what we're getting from Hilbert Stockbridge? They're going to run the ball. If you can't win up the trenches, it's going to be a long day for Kohler.
13-yard pickup for Lau. Ball spotted on the 40. Another handoff inside.
Breaking away.
A long run. Whoa, slips one tackle and finally knocked out of bounds is Bennett Lau. Strong run. It'll be another first down. Now the question is, are they inside the 10? Looks like they're right just a bit outside the 10-yard line. That was a 29-yard run we'll give them. First down and 10 from the 11. Relatively tight formation, Chris. Another handoff inside and ripping it off into the end zone is Caleb Delvaux. And yes, they're giving him the touchdown, 11-yard run.
Here you'll see it again, just right in the gap that was created. Wow.
And Chris, I thought you said they go for 2 all the time.
They do. They're 0 for 1.
Of course, they haven't kicked it yet. They could do a fake.
They're 0 for 1 on extra points.
Kick is woefully short. Let's go for 2 next time. With 8:01 remaining in the first quarter. Hilbert Stockbridge 6, KLC nothing.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you? You know you do. That's why we're here. We're free and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Picking a college, man. You and us. We go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos. Go to GetSchooled.com.
Oops, I was wrong, Marty. They're 1 for 3 on extra points, now 1 for 4.
Well, you're close. Close enough for government work. 6 plays, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Pretty efficient. Trying to get to the outside, and the ball is fumbled, picked up. Going to the house and scoring is number 22.
Evan Lau, a freshman.
Evan Lau, a freshman. Holy cow. There you see it. And he makes it. Oh, boy.
Right. Well, we wondered if the wet turf is going to affect the teams. We were hoping it would go for a Hilbert. But
now let's see what they do, Chris. They're going for 2. And they're not going to get it. Kerry, could you run that fumble and return again? See if we can locate the yard line. See how long that return was.
Caleb Ron was on the stop on that two-pointer. Boy, we're 4 minutes in and down 2 scores just like that. Just gonna say KLC was gonna have good field position again, Marty, and then he put it on the turf.
Yeah, that hurts.
There,
oop, there he got it punched out. Picked up at about the 30.
Thanks,
we'll call
Kerry.
it 30 yards. Thanks, Kerry. And over the head of the return man and into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. KLC will have it 1st and 10 at the 20.
1st and 10, ball thrown, 20-yard line.
Well, KLC had it to open the ball game through three straight passes, all completions, but for minus yardage. See if they throw it down the field. Brett Flipsy's in the house. And a scramble by Van Ness, and he's on the loose and gets tackled outside the 35-yard line.
Hilbert Stockbridge is going to give Heinen plenty to deal with tonight, as they are really checking him at the line of scrimmage. They are bumping him and bumping him. He can't get off, Marty, and that just can't get anywhere on your routes. There's only one guy on this side, Marty.
Uh-oh.
Get the play off.
I don't know what they're checking off, possibly. They don't have much time left. They get it off in time. Quick out to the receiver, and he's hit and knocked out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Making the catch that time was Zach Hendricks.
Elmdorf that time, he's got a block.
Pick up a 2 yards on the play.
I think they saw the situation as nobody was there either, so they checked that to that play, and that didn't muster too much.
Heinen is out wide to this side. He's at the bottom of your screen right in front of the official. Fake handoff. I think Van Ness wanted to give it, but the runner kind of stumbled into the line, and he had to keep it. Picked up positive yardage, though. It's going to be third down. Third down and about 4.
Stop for Hilbert. Third down, KLC.
Heinen out to the left at the bottom of your screen again. We got Elmendorf out at the top. Quick out. Right receiver out there is not going to get the first down. Making the catch was Zach Hendricks, his second catch of this possession. And no gain. It's going to be 4th down.
And they're forced to punt. And somebody's coming late on.
Michael Stock back doing the punting. And over his head, we got trouble. He gets the kick away. Good job by Stock, and he gets a nice roll. They're not going to get a whole lot of yardage, but I tell you, it could have been about 40 yards worse.
You got that right. There you see the punt. Well, basically everything that could go bad has so far.
Yeah,
they don't have an INT. But a lot of game left. Time to clean things up.
Up to the defense again, huh, Chris?
Yep, they're going to have to stop that run.
Halbach under center. Gives it to the inside back, and he doesn't get much. Good stop that time. On the carry was Jack Orella. Hey, give him 2 yards. Clock running, 5:20 left in the first quarter. It's been all Stockbridge Hilbert so far. A little inside motion, and he fumbled the ball, and KLC recovers.
That's the turnover you needed right back. Just stripped away.
That was their first attempt at an option play, Chris, and they didn't look comfortable running it and fumbled the ball.
Andrew Eichwein, I think, is the one who knocked it away.
Ball is, well, they haven't moved the chains yet. What's going on, fellas? Ball is spotted at about the 42.
They're discussing fish plans for later.
They going to Wentz on the lake?
All right, first time in Hilbert territory. What are we doing here?
And we're off and running. Van Ness. First throw down the field is behind his intended receiver, incomplete. That's his first incompletion, Chris.
Heinen 6'5", 225. Trying to run a slant there, but he just couldn't get any footing. He looked real slow.
Wouldn't have
out
mattered
of his break.
anyway. The ball was way behind him.
That too.
He needed Inspector Gadget arms to reach back and catch that one. Okay, they got 3 wide receivers down here at the bottom of your screen. Let's see what they run. Van Ness trying to get outside. Halbach hit him as he threw, and then the catch is made at about the 36-yard line.
Modell on the catch used his body really well to the screen off the defender, and the defender did not want to go through him for an interference call. So it was a nice catch there.
It's going to be 3rd down and 4.
And
Pick
I
up
would
a
think,
6.
Yeah, and I would think this is 2-down territory, Marty. Now that you're in Hilbert territory.
Might as well. Van Ness drops back and then puts it down and runs and picks up positive yardage. The stop was made by number 51, and that's Cody Krieger.
That was a good play by Van Ness. Reading the situation, they called that play, but when you only have 3 down linemen and 8 guys dropping back, creates some seams for the running game.
Picked up the first down. Five wide receivers, Chris. We have an empty backfield. Van Ness looking.
Why
Keeps
not?
it. Picks up positive yardage. Gets it down inside the 30.
Well, he's such a good, Brayton's such a good athlete that he can elude those linebackers with his quick feet.
Picks up 7 on the play. Again, empty backfield. 3 wide receivers off to the right. 2 at the bottom of your screen. Van Ness dropping back. Steps up and throws a wobbly pass. The catch is made, and we got a touchdown. Making that grab was Ashton Elmendorf. Oh, it didn't look pretty, but it counts. Look at that wobbler.
Yeah, he got hit as he threw, Marty, but great catch.
Give that one to Elmendorf on the great catch. Well, let's see what KLC does with their extra point attempt. Right back in it.
Yep. Van Ness is their kicker, or was, still is.
The boot is up and good. With 3:09 left in the first, Stockbridge Hilbert 12, KLC 7.
They're coming. Places, everybody.
Light check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Everything looks good on our end.
And lights.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Back at Ebbin Field here in Kohler, Wisconsin. KLC just scored, took advantage of a turnover, Chris.
Yes, and good field position finally in Hilbert Stockbridge territory, and let's see if we get a good quick kickoff here and make Hilbert drive all the way down the length of the field.
At some point this season, they're going to run up and kick it. Kind of a squib kick picked up at the 25. Oh, drag that guy down. Caleb Delvaux on the return. Take a look at it.
Well, so much for pinning them back.
Yeah. 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the 35.
Ball for KLC.
Let's see if they go back to that option play, Chris, or if they just do straight handoffs. That's a formation that's been pretty good to them, and this time right up the middle goes the ball carrier for good yardage. On that carry was Jack Orella. Give him a 7-yard pickup. Another inside handoff, and making the first down yardage was the running back. That time it was Bennett Lau.
They've got to stop that inside trap right up the middle there.
KLC, 1st and 10.
Well spotted right on the 50. You know, Chris, it looked like they actually had him stopped right at the line of scrimmage, and then he slipped a tackle and picked up 8 yards.
And they keep their feet moving.
Good shot there by Eric Wiesman. Lau going off tackle left and able to avoid a tackler and move the chain almost 5 yards.
That was Delaveau, Marty.
Okay,
42.
Delaveau, 42.
But again, same situation, Marty. They had him stopped, and he just keeps going and gets 5 yards when he should have had maybe 1.
Better tackling is what you're saying.
Well, just repeating what you said.
Stop him. Another inside handoff, and that time we get a number of defenders pulling them back. One of them was big number 75, Luke Novice.
Evan
Not
Lau.
much there.
Oh. I don't know. They have 23 out there. We don't have a number or name for that, so they said Evan Lau. Ken Rader did, so.
A sweep pass, lofting it, and right where nobody is. I mean, that wasn't even close. Jack Hallbach on the pass attempt.
He's a 76% passer there, so
He's
His
due to
next
miss
three
some.
might be on target. They're going
And
for
going
it.
for it is right.
Nope, punting.
Tell Ashley to get up.
Now they're punting.
Ball on the 43.
Pin them back.
Good snap. Kick is away. A nice spiral. And it goes right through the hands of the Lutheran Kohler player and recovered by that same player. Let's see if it's a safety. Missing the ball right there was Ashton Elmendorf, and then he fell on it in the end zone. Is that a touchback, Chris? I thought it's a safety. I mean, you're preventing a touchdown. I wouldn't think you'd reward the kid by giving him the ball on the 20. Not sure what that signal of waving the arm is.
That's putting the ball at the 20.
That's what I thought.
Touchback.
Good. All right, we'll take that break. Fumble and a recovery in the end zone. I don't know, Chris. It just doesn't seem right to me. 1st and 10, ball on the 20.
We're under a minute in quarter number 1.
Really? It seems like forever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 7th possession in the first quarter. All right.
For all those conversations, touchback, KOC, 1st and 10 at their own 20.
All right, they have the ball and a chance to take the lead, Chris. Doesn't get any better than that. Fake inside handoff to Kohler. Van Ness on the keeper, and he gets hit and rocked at about the 28-yard line.
Here you'll see it. Fake the belly. Keeps it.
Second down.
You know, Kohler's available on that too. Watching the film in there, it looks like the Hilbert Stockbridge is not really keying on the run, Marty.
No, not at all. And if you look at those interior linemen, look at the splits on the defense. That middle is wide open. Quick pass intercepted. Making a catch is Delvo, I believe, number 42. And he takes it down inside the 10. Watch this. It gets tipped by the receiver, and then it's picked off. Delvo right where he needed to be.
That's just the 2nd interception for Van Ness this year. Did not come at a good time. Not
No, sir.
inside the territory, inside your 20 there.
1st and goal, Hilbert, ball at the 5-yard line.
Ball is spotted at the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal. Ball was picked off near the 30 and returned down to the 5, so about a 25-yard return. Hallbach trying to get to the corner, and he does. Touchdown. Oh, man. How the tide has turned.
Had the entire student body right running there, and there was not enough dark shirts in the way.
You got that right.
I saw a lot of white shirts coming this way.
So did KLC.
Ah, how unfortunate.
Yeah, going for 2. Oh, triple I. And they give it to the 3rd back through Delvo. Is he going to get it? Side official is not signaled. The other official signals no. So they did not get the extra point. Well, good stop that time by KLC on the extra point. And got to give him credit there. Trotting off the field is Sam Kahn, 74. We mentioned Luke Novice, 75. They got some meat up on the bones there, Chris, up front.
They got some bigger kids on this team than they do at North.
Yeah, good point. 18-7 with 1 second left.
Well, 2 turnovers, 12 points. Fumble return off a kickoff.
And then this interception put them right down.
Yep, they're at the 25. Just when all the momentum was back with KLC.
And in a sense, Chris, you know, the inaccuracy of Van Ness's pass created some of those situations. You know, we had the slant down here where he threw it behind his receiver. That one went incomplete. This one was a little behind his receiver too, but he was able to get a hand on it. Unfortunately, he tipped it up for the defense.
Well, the other thing is they got lucky on the punt.
Yeah,
I mean,
really.
it was another mistake by KLC. They were lucky just to get the ball. They could have scored on that play.
You know, for some reason, I just don't think that's right. I don't think that was the right call. But maybe not. Apparently not. I mean, what do we know?
Offside on
Yeah,
Hilbert.
Offside on the kickoff. Moves it back 5 more yards.
Did you mark that penalty? Was that our first penalty?
Sure. Gets
another
by.
one.
Gonna go back inside the 5. Oh boy, from the 2. Ooh, gets knocked down inside the 20. And that's the end of the quarter. At the end of 1, Stockbridge Hilbert 18, KLC 7.
I want to eat apples and bananas. I need to eat apples and bananas. Why can't I eat?
1 in 5 children struggles with hunger in America. Support the Feeding America nationwide network of food banks to help provide meals to those in need. Join us at feedingamerica.org.
Love is love.
A full life, measured in seats, starts with the right ones early on. Car crashes are a leading...
Back at Evan Field, first play is run, and a lot of whistles.
Yeah, he put it on the turf.
Van Ness on the carry.
The ball, or excuse me, the ground caused the fumble, Marty.
A good run, pickup of about 5 yards by Van Ness.
The running game is there, Marty. The passing game is not.
Ball is on the 22. Pass downfield is complete.
Just as I say that, Van Ness throws a dart. Now, they do have the win now, Marty.
Yeah, that'll make a difference for sure.
So
that pass is completed to Heinen.
That looked real nice.
Ball is spotted on the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. Handoff to Kohler inside. He's got room to run. He's down to the 35-40 and then all the way down to the 35 of Stockbridge Hilbert. That was Jeremiah Scheit, not number 45. Yeah. Scheit right up the middle. Boom.
He's a Christian young man, and yeah, Kohler not in there on that one. Again, the running game going well.
Ball spotted right on the 40-yard line. Check that, right on the 35. A little bit of an option play, but Hilbert had it read beautifully.
Basically the same play, opposite side, and Hilbert would have none of it.
Second down, no gain, so it remains 10 yards.
I'm always not a big fan of that, Marty. You run 30 yards down the field, and the next play you got to get it again. After you just ran pretty hard.
Van Ness back, looking downfield. He's got his receiver for the reception. That catch was made by Heinen again.
That was all the way across the field in the air a long time, and Van Ness threw a nice pass. Unfortunately, it traveled about 20 yards, but you only got about 8. I don't know what the loss was before.
They gave it pretty much at the line of scrimmage, Chris, so 4 or 5 yards on that completion, not much, not enough, obviously. It's 3rd down and about 6.
Hey, you got your mojo back. Let's get a 1st down.
Van Ness rolling, throwing on the run. It's in and out of the hands of the defender. That was Tristan Conan. He should have had that catch.
4th down, KLC.
It's 4th down.
And I think KLC will go for it. They do. Well,
they bring on Landgraf.
Yep.
I think they're going for it, Chris.
Yep.
You might as well. Looks like Scheit again in the backfield with Van Ness, and now we get a timeout. Give me a TO, baby. We have 9:38 remaining in the first half. Stay tuned because we're going to have Kohler AD Joe Hildebrand being interviewed by none other than Chris Wright.
Looking forward to Joe. He's new here. Of course, Doug Bukini was here for a number of years.
He's still here.
Yeah, he's still here, but works at Kohler Company now. But
really?
Yep.
He was there.
Yep.
And then he left.
Yep.
And now he's back.
Yep.
He might come back to teaching. He might not.
Well, he was very involved in activities. We're interested how it's going
Doug's
for
here
Joe.
tonight. He's in the house. I've been recording all the plays, Chris, but very little statistics have been added up through the course of the game. We'll have to do that at halftime and get that to our fans before we start second half action. Deep pass right through the hands of the intended receiver, Heinen. He was double covered. Good defense played that time by Hilbert, Stockbridge. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Stockbridge Hilbert. Ball is placed down at the 31-yard line.
It's not an absolute must, Marty, but another stop here would be pretty big. We don't need to go down 3 scores before half.
Got that right. And this is the formation that they've used throughout the first half. They have a wide receiver off to the right, and then two guys in the backfield behind their quarterback. We have a timeout by Stockbridge Hilbert. Our next game, by the way, fans, is next week, Friday,
North-South.
when North hosts Sheboygan South in the annual North-South game. And then the week after, we're back out here when Ozaki comes to town.
Ozaki has got a very nice program. They're ranked.
They're going to be. That's going to be a tough ball game again.
Yeah, they're ranked number 10 in Division 6. Cedar Grove is ranked number 8 in Division 5.
Nice
Random
article.
Lake is undefeated.
I was
Hilbert's
just going to say
undefeated.
that. Nice article in the paper about their program.
So, the Big East.
Yeah,
has
the
some,
Big East.
Some weighted teams this year.
Used to be for the most part, the CLC.
Yep. Well, they've added Hilbert and Mishigat, Mantuan, Lutheran.
All right, back to action. Hallbach. Direct snap to Hallbach, going off right end, and cuts it up for about 5 yards, maybe 6.
I wonder if Cam Newton had this, wishes he had this luxury yesterday. Watch how he rolls and he just waits for the blockers and then he accelerates. A little bit different in high school than the NFL when those guys run like deers and they weigh 250, 280 pounds.
We know how fast Russell Wilson was, especially when he played with the Badgers. It wasn't like that when he went to the next level.
Nope. But you just watch him just wait.
Little different now in the formation. Chris taking the shotgun snap instead of under center. Hallbach fakes the run. Now he's rolling, tucks it under. He's trying to get some yardage and is pulled down right at the 40, just short of the first down.
Hallbach, Hallbach a senior as well. Same situation. Very smart in his decisions not to throw it downfield when nothing's there. Tuck it down, scan the field, and get positive yards and make it third and very short for them.
For the most part, that was good defense by KLC. Keep that deep receiver from getting open.
Yeah, it looked like they wanted to get the back in the flat, and it was well covered.
Wide out to this side is Connor Kuhn. Handoff to Delvo, looking to get to the outside. He slipped by one tackler who had a shot at him in the backfield, and he gets the first down. Oh, man.
I think Hendricks came up and just whiffed, and that cost him the first down.
Yeah. Put the ball down at the 42, a gain of 2. He needed 1.
He was stopped in the backfield, Marty. They just did not make the play.
Inside, fake inside. Oh no, they did hand it off to Delvo. He's got room to run, and a fumble. KLC takes it away at the 44-yard line.
Well, they ran that counter, and he was wide open there, but wow, what a strip. Picked up there by Joel Bugby.
Was a 13-yard pickup. Another turnover.
All right, we got our stop, Marty. Now let's put some points on the board.
7:37 left in the quarter.
Got the wind.
Van Ness back, fires a dart, and is the ball dropped or caught? They're giving him the catch. Heinen on the grab. The way he went to his knees right away, I thought he may have dropped it.
Marty, the way he went to his knees right away, I thought he dropped it. I did. I thought the same thing as you.
So we think alike. That's kind of scary, actually.
Of course, the back was to us, so we couldn't see anything.
Right.
We can't see anyways. And it's tough against glass. I understand I had that at North a couple weeks ago.
Deep receiver. Modal was able to get a hand on it, but not able to make the catch.
If he would have just waited a tick to let him break that seam, Modal never got to go in the middle there. Not a bad pass, but maybe the wet turf slowed him up. 3rd and short.
Yeah, 3rd down and 1. See if they go to the running game. They've got 2 runners in the backfield. I believe it's second back.
Kohler.
Getting the big gain. Is that Kohler? He's running hard. Yes, good job. Sam Kohler.
That time, Hilbert went with the 53 to take the run away, but
ball spotted on the 32-yard line. Modal in motion, going to the left side, inside handoff. Jack Kohler again on the run.
Puts that head down and drives.
2nd down. Pick up of 8 yards on that run.
Another nice drive. I tell you, the first quarter when Kohler was against the wind, they didn't get much, but they're picking up some momentum every drive after drive.
Oh, fake handoff. Good job, because Kohler was stopped in the backfield by Hilbert Stockbridge's Evan Lau.
We're waiting for Ken Rader to say, first down.
Ball spotted on the 21-yard line.
Kyle Gebler running the clock on the scoreboard next door as well.
5:40 and counting. Van Ness, quick slant, almost intercepted. I don't necessarily disagree with the pass attempt, Chris, because you got the wind and you can't just do it all on the ground.
Right,
but,
and that's their bread and butter, their mustard. Throwing the ball. Van Ness with the wind. He's got a nice arm.
He's a pretty good basketball player, too. 4 wide receivers, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Van Ness straight back, looking downfield, has his receiver Heinen on a comeback. He's going to be short of the first down at about the 13-yard line, but a nice pass and catch.
Should be about 3rd and 2, 2.5. They used that big 6'5" frame of his. Sam I Am.
Same setup, 2 left and 2 right.
Sam I Am.
Kohler.
Nope.
Fake.
Van Ness.
Van Ness right up the middle. He's got the first down, and he's inside the 5. Give him 8 yards on that play.
I liked running the ball there, Marty. Good play. Wasn't Kohler, but good blocking downfield by the boys. Stock leading the way there, the 5'11", 160 sophomore. He's a Kohler boy.
Ball spotted at about the 3-yard line. That was a 10-yard pickup by Van Ness. They really spread the defense with all their wide receivers, and that leaves running lanes for Van Ness, and he keeps it, and he gets in. Touchdown, KLC.
Just seems like all the mojo and the momentum's going with Kohler. I don't know if Hilbert's getting tired or they just don't have the same pep in their step on defense.
I think what made the difference was running the ball. They started to run it with authority, and that threw off Hilbert. They may not be kicking here, Chris. Zach Hendricks coming in.
You get a 2-point conversion here, and then you're within a field goal. I don't know. I never like giving up points this early.
Quick out and knocked away. A good defensive play that time. Made by big number 85, Connor Kuhn. Watch him jump up and just knock that ball away. With 4:29 left in the first half, it's 18-13. Stockbridge.
Killer of children 1 to 13. Learn how to prevent deaths and injuries by using the right car seat for your child's age and size.
Okay, so we drowned the fire.
Yep.
Stirred it. Drowned it again. And now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
Hey, Marty, I'm looking at the assistant coaches here for Hilbert. There's a guy by the name of Stan Dietrich.
Okay.
Didn't he play for the A's? I wonder if it's the same one about, oh boy, 20, 25 years ago, back when Wetz and Mouse and Gino, he was probably a young buck.
You're
at that
testing
time.
my
I wonder if the same
memory
guy.
on
I
that
know he was
one.
from like the Manitowoc area, like Hilbert or something. Wonder if that's the same guy.
Stan Diedrich?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he played for the A's
Well,
about
maybe
20,
check that
25 years ago. We'll have to see.
Can ask the
See
assistant
how
coach
old he
doing the
is.
camera over there.
He'd probably be about my age.
An old guy.
Yep.
Ball is taken at about the 7-yard line, and he's not going anywhere. On the return was Bennett Lau, but he didn't get much.
That's what I meant about getting a stop and pinning them back a little bit. That last kickoff I wasn't a big fan of, but this time with the wind, it worked very well.
First down and 10. Ball spotted on, where is that, the 15 about? 14-yard line.
Well, we have 4:24 left. Both teams have 2 timeouts.
Hallbach inside handoff and ripping through his Delvo, and he gets ripped down at the 25. That'll be a first down.
Nope, that one was Lau, Marty. Evan Lau.
Good call.
Ball carried by number 22, Evan Lau.
Number 22.
Yep, they just ran that counter again. That's been working against KLC. They haven't adjusted to that very well at all.
Sheboygan South used to run an offense that featured that inside reverse, and boy, I tell you, they got a lot of yards off of that. Get Adamovich and Schwartz in the line blocking. Hallbach under center this time.
Nice.
Gives it to the handoff, who's met. Oh, but Hallbach kept it, pulled it out, and tried to spin out. Maybe gained a yard or so, but I mean, how long do you got to have the guy stopped?
Wow.
Before you call it. Give him a gain of 1.
Short gain, second down.
That was good of the KLC boys not to give up on the play, because I would have thought he was stopped too.
Option play. Hallbach in the shotgun this time. The 2 guys going to take it. Hallbach gets it. Being chased. Throws it away and has the receiver for the catch.
15, Marty.
Yeah, that was Chris Langtow.
Pass complete to Langtow. Modal knocking him out of bounds. Third down, Hilbert.
Third down. Give him a gain of 3 or 4 on the play. It's going to be third down and 5.
Yep, I was going to say, yep. They're getting a little outside.
High snap, inside reverse. Delvo has got the first down out to the 40. Good run by Caleb.
Well, they're on the move, Marty.
Yes,
they're
they
not
are.
stopping them.
And it was that inside reverse again.
Yep. Really attacking this side. 3:02, 3:01, 3 minutes, plenty of time.
Don't let them break a long one. Look at the backfield. They got 2 guys ready to take the snap. It's been going to Hallbach, but not that time. Quick hitter. Making the run was Bennett Lau, and we get a no flag.
Number 10, Bennett Lau, carrying the ball for Hilbert.
Give him a 7-yard gain.
Second down.
Second down on a long 3, almost 4. Hallbach rolling. He's got a wide receiver deep. He's throwing it to him, but good defense and intercepted. What a catch that time made by Zach Hendricks, and he had a reception earlier in the half, and now he's got an interception. Oh, went right up in front of the receiver for the catch. Great play.
We mentioned in the opening, Hallbach had 17 passes, 7 for touchdowns, but of that 17, 2 were picked off. That's number 3.
Good call. I didn't notice that when I was going through the stats, Chris. Good job. Ball spotted on about the 28. 2:11 left. See if they can get something going here in the last part of the first half.
2 timeouts.
Modal in motion. Quick out to the other side. He's got his receiver. Making the catch was Elmendorf.
Hilbert Stockbridge will get the ball to start the second half, so important here to get a stop. And I'll tell you what, if I'm KLC, I want the win in the fourth quarter.
Second down. Van Ness puts it under and runs. He's got the first down. Gets it up over the 40-yard line to about the 42.
And in high school football, the clock stops, so it's a minute 34 as they reset the chains. KLC right at the line of scrimmage, Marty, and here we roll.
Van Ness back, looking, flushed out of the pocket, still looking down the field and throws it away. Good choice that time. Get rid of it.
He hit the official, Marty.
That's unfortunate.
Buck 22 now left in the half.
You got time. We got 2 timeouts left.
Oh, it looks like they spotted the ball behind the line of scrimmage where it's marked.
I know. I noticed earlier in the game it didn't seem like a good spot, but oh well. Downfield, he's got a man wide open in the middle, and he makes the catch. Pulls away, still on his feet, and he's in the end zone. Tyler Landgraf. Oh man, right down the seam on the right hash mark. There he pulls away from one, stiff arms the second guy, and gets in. What a play. Oh man. Tyler Landgraf. That was a 58-yard touchdown play.
3 catches coming into the game. That was his first touchdown of the season. The only guy that did have one.
KLC on top, 19-18. They're going for 2 again. Last time they did this, Van Ness ran it up the middle. He's going to try it again, but nothing doing this time. There were 3 Stockbridge Hilbert defenders who stopped them on the extra point. But with 1:12 left in the first half, KLC on top, 19-18.
Wow.
Raymond, look at mommy.
Maybe the light hurts his eyes.
Maybe she's just not hungry. Maybe he can't hear us. Maybe we're not stimulating him enough. Maybe it's a phase.
Avoiding eye contact is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
Well, two-point conversions. They didn't go for extra points. Left them off the board. I just think it's too early to chase points, Marty.
You know, I kind of agree with you on that. I mean,
especially when you got the wind. And Van Ness can
kick.
Extra
point.
Yep. Too early to be chasing points. Be up by 3 now.
If they would have made them.
Yeah, if they would have made them.
Are they going to fake it this time and squib it?
No. We want it down the field. No short field now. Hilbert not a good throwing team. They do have 2 timeouts left, but
just don't give them a long return.
All right, they're setting up long.
Nice pickup by Lau.
They have it outside.
He's looking for the wall.
Nobody here. Nobody
He's
here.
got an opening.
That's a block in the back.
Back and does. We got flags all over the field. That one, this return, even though it's very long, is coming back. Lau still on his feet and gets tackled at the about the 20-yard line, but we got flags all the way back here at the 40.
I threw mine, Marty.
That might be one of yours. You're pretty slick. I never saw that flag come out of your pocket. You got a good arm too.
I saw that illegal block right away.
We got under a minute left, about 53 seconds, I believe it is. It'll be 1st and 10. It's just a matter of where they spot the ball.
Not only that, that kickoff return took 19 seconds.
Yeah, it was a long one. It took a long time to get the wall set. And again, not the greatest tackling that time. They had him back inside the 20, but missed the tackle.
Just an outstanding second quarter, Marty. Just seems like Hilbert's gotten a little tired or something because fresher legs or something.
Ball is spotted inside the 30. We'll call it the 29.
I think the wind is big too. That's why I'd really like to have the wind in the fourth quarter.
All right. Stockbridge Hilbert has it. 29-yard line, less than a minute. Inside handoff. Delvo breaking to the outside. He's knocked out of bounds right near the 40. Let's see if he's got enough for the first down.
Bugby on the stop. Again, KLC at halftime has got to figure out something with that counter. The end has got to stay out or you got to get a little wider, but that has been wide open for Hilbert.
Oh, they're giving him the first down now. 10-yard gain.
And he got out of bounds.
Yes, that's key. You're right.
Yep, here it comes again.
Another inside reverse. Delvo again trying to cut it. That time they had the defenders in position. Not much of a pickup there.
You're right there, Marty. Much better job. 36. 35.
Picked up 5, though.
Pass.
Oh, he's wide open.
Right, looking, tucks it under and runs with it. He spins for the first down, just over the 50-yard line. Give him 7 on the run.
Tristan Conan was wide open. He got behind the defensive backs. Fortunate there for KLC, and we're under 25 seconds, Marty.
Yep, and running down to 20.
All right, counter.
Fake inside. Van Hallbach looking downfield. He's got a receiver and overthrows the intended receiver, Connor Kuhn.
Langtau was wide open in the middle of the field. I am telling you, there was nobody within 20 yards of him, but that's not who Hallbach threw to.
Well, you're right there.
Get your boys back. You should have 3-4 defenders back by the 20-yard line. Nobody gets behind you. Did I say nobody?
Yeah, really. 8 seconds left.
Why do you need to be at the 30 or the 40? Back, up.
Same play, Holbach rushed and sacked back at the 40-yard line. Getting through and making the tackle, I believe that was number 50, Samson Hussein. And that's the first half. KLC on top at halftime, 19-18. Joe Hildebrand came over and said it's going to be Al Holzheimer.
Oh.
Well, hopefully.
Taught him how to hit a baseball, how to hit a receiver, the strike zone, the net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time have you spent teaching him what not to hit?
I guess sometimes things just happen. Devastating things. Your whole world changes in an instant. That's what happened to me the day my mother had a stroke. I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast. F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911. Protect the ones you love. Spot a stroke fast.
You've messed up your son's haircut.
Mom?
Do you A, try to fix it?
Like it never happened.
B, work with what you got? Or C, show solidarity?
Thank you, baby. As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Taking care of a family member can lead to plenty of questions. Fortunately, there's a place to get the answers, for them and for you. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
Well, Thomas, you've got prediabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
Hey, welcome back at halftime here with Al Holzheimer, AD over at Luther. Start of another year, a lot of activities starting already. So you've been pretty busy?
Yes, real busy. We've got volleyballs, cross country's had a few meets, fourth game of football already. Just an exciting time right now.
Yeah, and now you start way back in August getting these things ready, or you got this ready before the spring, or tell us a little bit about how you prepare for a fall season when you don't even have the students there yet.
Yeah, well, football is pretty easy because with our conference so big, it's the schedule's laid out in front of you. Volleyball is just, it's our conference is big again, a lot of tournaments, so it kind of takes care of itself, but trying to find non-conference games and getting officials lined up, that's kind of the preparation to make sure all the kids have their paperwork in, too.
Yeah. Now, what about your coaching staff and your coaches? A lot have been there for a number of years, or do you have some new? Tell us a little bit about it. I know your cross-country's been there for a long time, but tell us about the other coaches, too.
Yeah, Jeff's done a great job of cross-country for, I think, over 20 years now. A volleyball coach, Amanda Dillon, former player for us. and this is her second year coaching, so she's done a nice job. Matt Zavada with football has been here for, what, 10, 11 years already, so he's doing a great job with that. Our boys soccer with Christian, Dr. Phillips just does a phenomenal job with them as well. So very pleased with our coaching staff at Lutheran, Kohler, and Christian both.
Yeah, and it's going to lead to my next question for you. How is the co-op thing? Is that an easy thing to work out, and the kids like it? And how does that for you, working with other schools as well?
It's been real neat. It's worked out well. We all get along real well. We're able to work together and try to solve things. And if we need coaches, we work together to hire coaches. Good communication. Lutheran or Christian's been practicing our place a little bit for soccer once in a while. We get like one game at our place. Football's been great. The youth program's been great. It's all working really well.
Okay, and with that too, you got your numbers good for athletics as well in your school?
They are. The cross-country team's strong. Plenty of guys and girls there. Soccer, it's nice because we can have a JV and varsity so kids can play at the appropriate level. Football, our JV numbers are a little down, but hopefully we can get a few. We got a few more kids out actually last week and a half, so hopefully that will continue to grow too.
If you would have to guess, just what percentage of your kids participate in athletics of your student population?
Sheboygan Lutheran, it's about 85% of our kids are doing something. So yeah, it's a high number. That's what we tell our kids. You have an opportunity to play 3 sports at our school. Take advantage of it.
And do they get that young on that this is how it's going to be? When they're in grade school and things?
Yeah, we're really starting to do a lot of that with our Junior Crusader program. Our Lutheran grade schools do a nice job getting them ready as well. These programs like youth football that they're being introduced right now, those are all great things that lead to success for high school.
And finally, on the last thing, you still like coaching football and things like that?
Yeah, I do. I stepped back a little bit in my high school role, but my son's a 7th grader, so I help coach the 7th grade team, and Matt wants me on the sideline to work with him, so it's fun to be a part of it all.
Well, thanks so much for taking some of your time. I know you want to be back there with the boys. It's been an exciting first half, so thanks for joining us. Hey, when we return, we'll have a great second half.
Thunder, they are coached by
It's a short ride from your neighborhood to your naturehood. To find a neighborhood park or green space near you, visit discovertheforest.org.
Maybe he's really focused.
Hey, Michael. Michael. Maybe he likes spinning the wheels.
Maybe he just loves trucks.
Maybe he's just being a boy.
Preoccupation with objects is one early sign of autism. Learn the others today. The sooner it's diagnosed, the better.
If you don't fix them, sparks from dragging tow chains could cause a wildfire, and that could be scary. Only you can prevent wildfires.
Mom.
Visit aarp.org/caregiving for information on how to provide even better care for the person who wants to care of you.
When I was 6, my days were spent playing basketball. When I was 6, my dream was to make it to the NBA. When I was 6, my mom had a stroke.
I'm Paul George, and I want you to spot a stroke fast.
F, face drooping. A, arm weakness. S, speech difficulty. T, time to call 911.
Protect the ones you love.
Spot a stroke fast.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes, B, console her,
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
This is the story of a boy who is very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where nothing could get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. It made him feel uncomfortable. One day, he found out he had something called autism. His family got him help. And slowly, he learned how to live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
I'm Jenny Garth, and as a mother of 3, I know kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. But here in America, that is a real worry for 1 in 5 children. This is unacceptable, and something Feeding America is working to solve. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States, including yours. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org. Together, we can solve hunger. Together, we're Feeding America.
Oh, look, a redhead.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Back at Ebbin Field in Kohler, Wisconsin, there you see KLC leading at halftime, 19-18. We have some statistics for you. Let's go through KLC first. They've been pretty impressive. Leading the rushing for them has been Braden Van Ness. He's got 73 yards and 13 carries. Sam Kohler didn't carry the ball much, but I'll tell you, he made a big difference in that second quarter. He had 2 carries for 22 yards. Also making a big impact with limited carries was Jeremiah Scheit. He had 2 carries for 32 yards, one of them being a 32-yarder. On the passing end, Van Ness was 13 for 20, 65%. He did have 2 interceptions, but threw for 252 yards. His leading receiver was Tyler Landgraf, who made a 58-yard catch to give KLC the lead late in the first half. Also with several catches was Luke Heinen. I've got him for 3 for 15. I don't know if that's right. The official statistician may have him with a few more. But good first half of football. Turnovers need to be cut down by KLC. Hopefully they can get Stockbridge Hilbert to commit a couple more turnovers, and that would really help the cause. But overall, I'd have to say KLC had the better of it in the first half. Total yards for Stockbridge Hilbert, I got him for 152, so 99 more yards by KLC in that first half. Let's see if they can keep it going. Chris was not in the booth yet. I don't know where he is, but he did buy the waters this week, by the way. I got to say, he's the first time all year he's bought, and it might be the last, too. We'll have to keep track. Both teams still huddled in their respective end zones. Even the coaches up here by me are happy. Get a smile out of those guys. Probably the big difference in that first half was the second quarter when KLC was able to run the ball a little bit, making some of the big gains. I mentioned this earlier, but they had a drive where they completed a pass for 9, then they had an incompletion, then it was a 14-yard run by Kohler, an 8-yard run by Kohler, a 3-yard run by Van Ness, then another incompletion, a 8-yard pass completion, and then Van Ness went 10 yards down to the 3 and scored on a 3-yard run. That particular possession was key and got KLC right back in the ball game. And then a fumble, or pardon me, an interception possession later gave KLC the ball on the 28, and there it was a 7-yard completion, 12-yard run by Van Ness, an incompletion, and then the 58-yard pass to Tyler Landgraf, and Chris is in the booth. 99 more yards by KLC in that first half of offense, Chris. That's what I had.
Well, I can't believe all the possessions, Marty. 3 turnovers by Hilbert and 2 by KLC. So it's probably why it's 19-18, Marty, a one-point game. Neither team is really hitting the extra points. You know, 3 times Hilbert tried to go for 2. They were stopped, and twice Kohler did.
I got it for 14 possessions in that first half, Chris. That is a lot.
Now I got over half my pad here. Be interesting to see which way Hilbert starts here, and KLC. I really hope that they kick into the wind and just take the wind in the fourth quarter, because I think it could be important coming down the stretch.
Definitely. Nothing like having the wind, especially if you're a passing offense. If you're going to run the ball, it doesn't matter quite as much. But if you're a passing team, you always want to have the wind at your back.
Doing some number crunching here, Marty. Time of possession.
I'll tell you what has taken a long time is getting the second half started.
Yeah. Well, it's that, and seems like the officials take a long time to spot the ball on change of possessions and getting the game rolling.
All righty. Looks like KLC will get the wind in the fourth quarter, Chris.
Good. Hopefully it'll mean something.
Hilbert, 2 return men back deep. One of them has been Bennett Lau most of the game. He's back there.
Time of possession, KLC 13:21, 10:39 unofficially for Hilbert.
Good job on that, Chris. And a quick whistle. By the way, that one penalty down here had to be at least the second, because we had that kickoff offside.
Right.
So, but long
You're
story
right.
short, not many flags in the first half.
What time are we looking at here? 8:24. Wow.
Hour and a half for a first
They
half.
announced Torsten Plow appetizers for $5. It might be closed by the time we get there.
You get there.
I'm working tomorrow. A little driving, then watch a little Badgers.
Yeah, you got to be home by 2:30.
Yep.
Let's take it to Akron. All right, here we go. Let's try this again. Just run up and kick it this time, by the way.
Into
Not
the
a
gap.
big swat at it. It's going to get picked up at about the 34. Return man gets up past the 40, near 50, 40, 30, 20, and knocked out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. Wow, no containment on that sideline, Chris. None
Cody
whatsoever.
Krieger.
Cody Krieger on the return.
That is not the start you wanted.
No, for sure. Ball is spotted on about the 13-yard line. Great possession for Hilbert Stockbridge to start the second half. And they put Hallbach under center in this formation. They give it to the first back through, and getting hit right near the line of scrimmage was Bennett Lau. Not much there for him. He gets maybe 2.
Bennett's a junior. We've already heard from his brother Evan. He's just a freshman.
Clock running.
Just 7 seniors on this Hilbert Stockbridge team. Reverse.
Inside reverse. And on the carry that time was Caleb Delvo.
Missed tackle there by Kohler.
You know, before the ball game's over, they're going to know how to stop the inside reverse, but let's hope it's not late in the 4th quarter.
Yep. But Kohler had him stop, and he slipped away.
Pick up a 7 on the play, makes it 3rd and 1. Hallbach under center. Gives it to the first back through Delvo. He's near the end zone and into the end zone.
That's a Rats, Marty.
Yeah, you're going to see it. I don't think it was Delvo either. It was Lau, I believe, got the touchdown. Lau on the carry. Picks up 4 for the touchdown.
Well, now they will go for 2 to make it a 7-point game.
It's 24-19, 10:38 left in the 3rd. Stockbridge Hilbert on top.
For Lau, that's his 3rd TD of the season.
Oh, the Hallbach goes in motion, doesn't get it in. Waltzing into the end zone is Lau. That was too easy, Chris. Jeez.
Yep.
All right, 26-19.
You look at Hilbert Stockbridge, they have 1 gentleman over 200 pounds. Everybody else is roughly looks the same. They do it more with their speed and their misdirection and coaching, and they've been a very good program for a number of years.
You're absolutely right. I remember when I was teaching at Kohler, it wasn't Stockbridge Hilbert then, it was just Hilbert, and they had an outstanding program.
Yep, they've had a good program for a long time.
Line drive kick picked up at the 15. Van Ness sneaks through and gets, he would have had a lot more if they wouldn't have got him there and knocked him down at about the 37-yard line.
Yep, just didn't hold the block on.
I think that was Landgraf on the return.
1st and 10, KLC, ball at their own 37.
Well spotted on the 37-yard line. Pretty good field position, Chris. You can get something going there against the wind, so that'll make a bit of a difference. Van Ness fakes the handoff and gets ripped down into the backfield. Making the penetration that time was Cody Krieger.
Well, we talked about KLC making adjustments. Let's see if Hilbert does, and they send 2 guys right up the gut. And nowhere for him to go.
Plus a 5.
Evan Lau, the freshman. 5'11", 160 freshman. He's playing on the line.
Man in motion, quick out to Heinen. Puts his shoulder down and gets taken down by Delvo, but not before he gets to the 44-yard line. Make it the 40-yard line.
See, now I like that play when the D-backs are back. When they get that press coverage, that it makes it a little more difficult. You got to get to about the 47, 48 here, Marty.
Yep, I agree with you there. Pass deep. Oh, man. I'll tell you, Delvo had it read, and he made his break but couldn't pick it cleanly and falls incomplete, but good defensive play.
There you see it.
KLC.
Makes a good break on the ball, but couldn't catch it.
And here's something we haven't seen by KLC since the 5:42 mark of the first quarter, a punt. It was still sunny there, and now we have that fog thing, and we always seem to have fog.
Oh boy, what are we doing, gentlemen?
We're gonna get a delay. Oh, I hate this.
Call a timeout. Somebody wasn't paying attention. That's anytime you have to use a timeout for things like that, you know, that's costly. Speaking of costly timeouts, Chris, I thought last week's LSU Badger game, LSU didn't seem to be as prepared as they needed to be, because how many times didn't they waste timeouts?
Right.
So it happens at many different levels.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you're getting paid millions. Stockback doing the punting for KLC. I believe that's him.
He's had one go over his head. That was the last time he punted.
Yeah. That's a coach's fault. Need a taller kicker. Oh boy, shanked that one. And it takes a bad bounce. That's not even going to be a 10-yarder, Chris. That'll be about a 7-yard punt. Ay, ay, ay.
And that's why we call timeout.
Rub it in.
And then we kick it 7 yards. That doesn't... Ouch.
Yeah, really. They're going to take over in KLC territory at the 47.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is, they got to put a stand up right here. Hallbach under center again. Gives the first back through. And I believe that was Lau on the carry. Picks up pretty good yardage on that. Give him 7, maybe 8.
Yeah. Delavue came in with 26 carries, Hallbach 38, Lau with 30. They just keep going. Hallbach hasn't run much tonight, Marty.
No, not as much. Another inside handoff. Gets a few yards, but getting ripped back is Lau again. I believe that's who it was. Maybe a yard, not much.
I was going to say it's going to be 3rd and something, but they're going to measure. They're not going to measure. They're going to measure.
They're just short. Here we go. 3rd down and less than a yard for that first down. Let's see what they go with. Hallbach under center again. No sneak, gives it off. Double reverse. And breaking to the outside is a wide receiver. And I thought he stepped out of bounds, but they said he didn't, and he gets it inside the 5-yard line.
He did step out of bounds, Marty. And
Chris
I don't know.
Langtow on the carry. Are they going to put it back, or are they going to give it to him down there? No, they're bringing it back.
Down, or what is going on?
It's going to be a first down either way. But we haven't seen that all night, the double reverse.
There's a flag down, Marty, so that's why he really didn't care.
Oh, okay.
So it's a spot foul, so it's
holding
first down.
Stockbridge Hilbert.
No, first down, sir. First down, sir. It's a spot foul, so it's a first down.
And then move it back.
First down. Aye. Okay. Oh my. Let's roll it, let's roll it.
Oh boy. Referee's still trying to figure this out. And wind the clock.
How can you wind the clock? It's a first down.
Move the chain, boys. Jeez.
Not a first down?
And the side official standing right next to the guys.
Gee
and
whiz. Come on. It's over the line.
Yeah, it's over the line. It's a first down. What do you think, Coach?
Oh! Hey.
Yeah, they need to put a few seconds back on the clock.
Hey. Oh, now let's run the clock.
Ball is spotted on the 34-yard line. Inside handoff. Running with the ball was Evan Lau. Didn't get much. Wind is starting to pick up a little bit too, Chris. Flag is standing straight up. Pick up a 2 on the play, makes it 2nd and 8. Clock running.
Later on, I have a comment about that out of bounds and the official didn't call anything. I got something to say later.
All right, good. Delville looking to get
Another
to the outside,
miss.
cuts it back.
Another miss.
3 tackles missed, and he's got room to roam. He's going to take it to the house. Touchdown. 32-yard run. Poor tackling. Come on, boys.
33 yards, Marty.
Yeah. Give Delville credit. He made a nice cutback and showed pretty good acceleration to get to the end zone. But again, a lot of missed tackles. A host of new defenders for this extra point come on. And they're going to try to kick it. Whoops. Kick is up. He nailed that one, and it's good. Making that kick for the extra point was Leverson, I believe, number 52. Touchdown, 33-19. Chris, starting to get away again.
Yep. I got a question for you, Marty. Before, it looked like that official gave up on that play on the sideline.
Okay.
Where he ran out of bounds because he threw the flag. What if that guy would have fumbled?
Yeah, good point.
He should have been out of bounds earlier, but the official just quit, basically, it looked like.
Yeah, you're right.
You
got to stay with the play, right?
He stood by his flag. They're running down. He can't even see the sideline.
Yeah. And, what if there's another foul of some sort, Oh, well, easy to stand up here and criticize.
Yep. And just like...
And we'll keep doing it, too.
Well, just like all the sports, there's so many rules and possible things that can take place. And
they do say that, at least the officials I've talked to that do multiple sports, football is by far the hardest in terms of rules. Kick is a line driver taken at about the 20. Ooh! Stood up and dropped was the return man. Making the stop was Bryce Gritt.
Yeah, Knuth on the return. Well, you say football, but it seems like every year, Marty, you have baseball situations that come up that are you never hear of or see of. I mean, every year, and you did it for 40-some years, and different things take place. So
I remember one year they changed the pitching rule where you could step off in front of the pitcher's plate and not get called for a balk. And I said, that's one of the most stupid rules ever. I never even told the pitchers that. I just kept them doing it. So what they do the next year? Changed it back.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Who made that carry, by the way, as we're ranting?
I think that was 25, Marty.
We'll give it to 25. We like that number.
He
Jeremiah Scheidt.
Yeah, Scheidt scored before.
Yeah. Hey, 6-yard pickup, too. Wind's picking up. I mentioned that. It's going to make it a little harder down there to throw the ball, although we've got some wide receivers uncovered. And we hand it off, and he gets sacked in the end zone. Heinen dropped for a loss.
No blocking on this side.
No, I don't think it was necessarily a bad call. It's just bad blocking. Here we go. KLC out of the huddle. It's 3rd down and 10. Van Ness looking, does a little jump pass, had his receiver, but it went off the hands. Incomplete. Heinen, the intended receiver, couldn't quite hang on.
Seems like just like the first quarter and the first half of the first quarter, that nothing is working for Kohler. Their first 2 drives looked just like this, and now the first 2 drives of the second half looked, exactly the same.
Yeah, can't get much going. Let's hope we can get a better punt. Good snap and catch, and the kick is away.
Tough wind.
Yeah, and another bad bounce. Thank goodness there was a KLC player to keep it from bouncing backwards anymore. But Stockbridge Hilbert's going to have it 1st down on the 45.
Yeah, you're just not going to get a lot of carry with that wind, Marty.
Nope.
Got a little more line drive and hope for some hops.
Yeah, exactly. Which I don't think that's something that the punters at this level practice a whole lot.
Not when there's white shirts running at you either.
Exactly. A little easier in practice. All right, shotgun formation. Hallbach keeps it on the roll. Student body right, cuts it back for the 1st down. Again, a couple of missed tackles before he's finally knocked down at the 38th. 17-yard run.
And again, look how he's looking ahead, looking for his blockers, and then watch him lean. Lean for that extra yard, yard and a half. May not seem much, but every yard counts when you're going against those trenches and gaining yards and turf.
Really?
This team
got 29 yards in 7 carries. He had more yards on that 1 carry than he had the entire first half. Good tackling that time. One of the people in there was Lucas Knuth.
Gonna say Stockbridge averaged 41 points a game, and they're at 33 already, and we have a quarter and a half to go. Timeout for the officials to communicate.
4:30 left in the 3rd quarter. Seems like this quarter's going a little faster than the first half quarters did.
Maybe that's why we stopped. What are we doing here?
I think they were checking with Stockbridge to see where their dinner plans were, because they didn't want to stop at the same restaurant.
Well, Hallbach has to come out. Oh, he must have blood on his arm, so he's got to come out for a play. They taped him up.
How can you see that?
That's what they did. I'm telling you. I'm looking at the why they're
Bennett Lau's in at quarterback, and he's not
gonna
ducking
run
under center. No, they're going to give it to. Let's blow a whistle instead.
It's gonna.
What do we got here? Maybe an offside. Offside on the defense.
Hey, why? What?
Line up offside.
I know, but officials aren't sure where they are.
Second and about 4. Ball on about the 32-yard line.
All back.
Inside handoff. That one went to Evan Lau, it looked like.
Yep. Stopped there by Sam Cons.
And it's a first down.
22. Evan Lau for Hilbert. Sam Cans in on the tackle. First down recovery.
Haven't mentioned Cans' name much. He's a junior.
First and 10 for Stockbridge. Hilbert. Inside handoff. No, Hallbach has it. Looking deep, makes a great pass. Had his receiver on the run. He was 1 for 4 in the first half, Chris, with an interception, but I'll tell you, that was a dandy. His wide receiver on that catch was Connor Kuhn.
He could have ran too, Marty. He had protection out in front of him.
Ball is just inside the 10, so we're going to call it first and goal from the 9. That was a 16-yard pickup. Evan Lau in the backfield. Hallbach in the shotgun. They give it to Lau and another whistle. Oh, boy. Somebody's losing concentration out there, Chris. What do we got here?
Offside.
Illegal procedure. It's going to make it first and goal, but this time it'll be from the 14.
All right.
Clock running. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. It's 33-19. It's been all Stockbridge Hilbert here in the third quarter.
Got to get a stop. 4 downs. You got to get stops. Is that
Oh,
one? There's
made a bad
miss.
cut that time. Should have cut it up inside, tried to get to the outside. Nothing doing for Evan Lau.
Good job on the tail end pursuit there. Look at him run to the ball.
Yep. Who was it? Ooh.
Hendricks.
First
again.
guy in on tackle was Hendricks. You're right, Zach. Ball spotted on the 15-yard line. Loss of 1 on that play.
3 more downs, boys. 3 more downs.
Sweep. Hallbach looking, throws to the end zone. What a catch made. And he was inside the line. Connor Kuhn reaches up and grabs it. Watch this, Chris. This was actually a pretty play. Whoa,
wow.
Man. That's a beauty.
His
Gotta
third
give him
TD
credit
of the
there.
season.
Another touchdown. That's not good. 15-yard pass play. Oh boy. Kick is hit solid and through. Leverson on the kick. That makes it 40-19.
Marie, you have prediabetes.
Prediabetes? I don't have time to eat right or exercise. I'm a busy mom.
Oh, you're a busy mom.
Yeah.
This is great news. Busy moms never get prediabetes.
Wait, what?
Let me just... Yeah, this is all the people at risk for prediabetes, and way over here, busy moms. No?
Back at Eben Field in Kohler, KLC having a rough go of it here in the third quarter. Right now, they led at halftime by a point, 19-18. They've given up 22 points and now trail 40-19.
Gee whiz.
Can he get to the corner? Nope. Thrown out of bounds is the return man. Believe that was Ashton Elmendorf.
Oh, you need something there, and again, a bobble on the kick. So many little things, Marty.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can't cover it all. First and 10, ball spotted on the 16-yard line. Wow, way back there. Under 2 minutes left in the quarter. Van Ness hands it off to the ball carrier who stumbles going through the hole. That was Scheidt on the carry. Actually, for stumbling, he still picked up 4 yards. He could have had a lot more had he been able to hold his feet. Ball spotted on about the 20-yard line. Another run up the middle. That one, Van Ness.
Ball carried by Van Ness.
They're going to give him the what's...
By number 64, Kyle Krieger.
Official calls timeout for a measurement.
Timeout for a measurement.
I thought he was short, Marty.
Yeah, we'll have to see. We haven't done much of this year. What is it, Chris?
Short.
Short. You're 0 for 1 in the first half.
I'm 0 for 1 here.
Give it to him. Ryder down by 21.
First down.
First down.
Hey, go to both sides of the ball to figure it out. I'm not sure.
Okay. First down and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Yeah, they wind the clock. 1:15 left. Van Ness in the shotgun. He's got wide receivers all over the place. A keeper cutting it back up the middle. Picks up good yardage. Almost has a first down. Might have it, actually. It's up over the 35.
Ball carried by Van Ness. Krieger and Lau making the tackle for
First down.
First down.
Well, you got to be thinking you're maybe going to get the ball 4 times, Marty.
Yeah.
This is one of them. You got to score at least 3. You got to score at least 3 times.
Yeah, and you got to stop them.
And you got to stop them. So every
Heinen down here. Van Ness pulls it out from the running back and gets tackled at about the 45-yard line. Give him a gain of almost 8 yards.
You know, that's one thing I've noticed throughout this game is Hilbert, Stockbridge, we mentioned their size isn't big, but their guys one-on-one tackling is really good. You know, they don't miss many, you know, in their secondary, and Van Ness is going down there. You're saying, well, maybe he can juke them or, you know.
No, you're right. That's
they're stepping up and making
really
plays.
A good observation, Chris. You know, they're not missing tackles like our guys are. Follow the shoes. quick out.
They knew that was coming.
Pass is made, and lunging forward for the first down is the receiver. That was Modal on the catch, and that's the end of the third quarter with Stockbridge Hilbert on top, 40-19.
I love taking care of my mom. It wasn't easy at first. She learned how to better communicate her needs. And you learned how to not ignore yours. I discovered how to make healthier meals. And I discovered how much I enjoyed them.
Becoming a caregiver is a learning experience for everyone. Find articles, tips, and tools from experts and others who have been in your place. The Caregiving Resource Center at aarp.org/caregiving.
This is the moment I knew his future had no boundaries.
There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
KLC on the move. Let's hope they can keep it going. They have the win now as we start fourth quarter action. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 48. Fake handoff, quick out. Heinen's got it. He goes down at about the 43 or so. I don't know if he got the first down, but it's going to be close.
I don't know why he fell down.
Yeah, that's second time I noticed him do that, Chris.
Take an extra half a yard or yard, you got a first down.
Stay on
The
your
clock
feet.
stops.
Take the hit. 2nd down and 2. Van Ness
He can go.
through the roll, and he gets it down to the 25.
There's one of those tackles again, Marty.
Yeah.
Whenever they
He
need
missed
it,
that
they
one.
get it.
He's gone. 1st and 10. Ball spotted on the 25. That's a 20-yard pickup, Chris. Van Ness getting his sea legs this drive. Fake handoff. Van Ness up the middle again. He's found something and taking advantage of it. Down near the 10-yard line.
There you'll see it again, this time just the opposite way, and the big boys up front clearing the holes. So Conklin down there. Number 60.
I think they spotted it at just short of the 10. It'll be at the 11. Give them a 14-yard pickup on that run, and it's first down at the 11. Clock running, 4:40 left.
No, 10:40.
10:40, pardon me. My bad. Only 6 minutes off, though. That time he gave it to the running back. Not a great deal of yardage that time for Kohler. Second down. Van Ness trotting into the huddle with the play from the sideline. The 2 wide receivers off to the left. Heinen is wide to the right. Kohler, the running back, he picks up and incomplete. Heinen was relegated to defense on that pass. Delaveau made a good cut on the ball. Pass falls incomplete.
Tried to be a jump ball there, but a good defensive job by Hilbert. Stockbridge.
Third down, 3rd and 9. Van Ness looking again, same play, And same result, incomplete pass. Well, they thought they had something out there. They tried it twice. They just couldn't make the completion. It's going to be 4th down.
Fourth down.
Right, that's what I mean. Put it on him. Give your big guy a chance.
And they're going for it.
Oh, they have to, Marty. No doubt about it.
Elmendorf off to the left. Heinen to the right. Van Ness looking his way again. The catch is made, and he's into the end zone. A big 4th down and 9, and they go 10 for the touchdown.
I like that play much better, Marty. I was just thinking, why don't they just go to the goal line and then turn
Bring 'em
around
back.
like a dill button hook there. I would have done that the play before. That was a good play call by the KLC staff.
Looking for the extra point. All important now. Good snap and set. Boot is strong to the uprights and no good. Oh, man. What happened there? Jeez. Oh, well, we'll have to go for 2 on one of these tries. That's really unfortunate, Chris.
Yep.
9:41 left in the ball game. Stockbridge Hilbert on top, 40-25.
That was Van Ness's 10th touchdown pass on the season.
He's got a bunch right there.
Just 2 interceptions. That's pretty good stats. Well, they're going to have to do it on the defensive end, Marty.
Yep.
Plenty of time.
You know what I say? It always comes down to defense. Well, not always, but almost always. Can't play D. You're not going to be a championship ball club. Just ask the 85 Bears. Chris ain't even smiling. Jeez, what a grump.
We still remember when the Bears won one? It's the way they're in Chicago, too.
It's kind of like the Cubs. Maybe next year. And return is up to the 35.
Their next year might be their this year. The Cubbies are good.
Yeah, Bennett Lowe. You had to be in your glory the last 2 games with the Brewers taking it to them. I was even very impressed.
I wasn't impressed when they threw the ball to Rizzo and he almost hit it out of the park the other day.
Broxton made a nice catch on that one.
I'd even pitch to Rizzo in that situation.
You almost had to. I mean, you're not going to put the tying run on base.
No, you'd rather let him hit it out of the park.
Halbach keeps it on a fake reverse, and he gets knocked down at about the 40-yard line.
I tell you, he does such a nice job following those blockers. We've talked about it the whole game. Plus, you got that fake coming this way, so you got 3 guys going that way. And
you know what I think, Chris? I think he's a patient runner. You know, he waits for those blockers like you've been saying. Where that one guy tried to outrun everybody and he got caught, you know, instead of waiting for his block and cutting up inside. Halbach takes a direct snap, cuts it up, and gets the first down.
A lot different.
Near the 50.
That time he just ran. Different type of running there by the senior.
Ball is going to be spotted at the 48.
Ball carried by Del Bull. Bunch of KLC players in on the stop. First and 10, Hilbert.
Clock running. 8:35 left. Direct snap to Hallbach again, and he gets blasted at about the 50, but he's able to fall forward to about the 47.
Always the case. I said that the Hilbert kids seem to make stops, and
Hallbach 6'3", 190. He's a load.
Yep, they make that initial hit, they just can't stop it. They always get those extra couple yards. Instead of 2nd and 8, it's 2nd and 5. We're under 8 minutes.
Yeah, this is too much time being consumed on the drive.
Too many yards.
And
turf
that too. Hallbach, a reverse.
Got him.
And that time they get him. Delavo not getting away that time.
Sam Kohler made a play. He has made a lot, but that was a big one. Finally, that one too, he pinched in instead of staying out, but he fought through the block.
Third down and about 5.
Got lucky there. Here's where we need those stops.
Look out for this wide receiver down here, Connor Kuhn, 85.
You know, they've only rolled to the right when they pass, Marty.
Inside handoff, not much.
Interesting here. Do you force Kohler to go the length, or do you give it a shot?
I would punt it.
And that's
4th down and 3.
That's a tendency that Hilbert Stockbridge did, is whenever they've passed, it's out of the roll to the right. So you don't even have to worry about receivers way over here, except when they come across and do little drag routes and things.
Right. And
just the second punt.
Yeah, Hilbert's gonna be kicking. They're kicking against the wind. Good snap. Boot is away, a high sailor, and takes a good bounce. It's going to be down inside the 10-yard line. Tough break for KLC. Good punt for Stockbridge Hilbert.
Tough break is right.
Inside the 10, KLC takes over 1st and 10.
Well, KLC has to be quick and efficient.
I got you there.
2 scores and
6:14 left.
As much as both teams put the ball on the turf in the first half, no turnovers here in the second half.
Yeah, very clean. Van Ness, fake handoff, keeps it, takes it up the middle and trips, running through the hole, gets it out to about the 12.
Langtau stuck his hand out, made the stop. Again, good tackling by that Hilbert squad.
Second down and about 7. Wide receivers, 2 to the left and 2 to the right. Van Ness like to scramble out of that. Makes a good quick pass out over the 20-yard line. Making the grab that time for KLC was Zach Hendricks.
Wait a minute, Marty. We have a flag on the field.
Yeah, you don't want no stinking flag. It looks like he's talking to the Hilbert captain, so it's against KLC.
Well, it'll be
Kurt
3rd
Simon.
and 3 or 2nd and whatever. We don't know the call, so
yeah,
I can't tell you what the yards are yet.
Okay, take it
march
back.
back.
Aye, aye, aye. Hate that when that happens.
The 2nd down. There's a 5-yard penalty. Legal man downfield, Marty.
Jeez. That's what happens when you have fast linemen. Ball spotted on about the 7-yard line.
Boy, that was a fast pass for a guy to be downfield. That was
really. Ball was tipped, but still making the catch was the KLC receiver. That was Modal.
And they're huddling.
Modal.
We're down to 5-11.
Third down and 5.
We're down 15 points.
Third down, KLC.
Need a first down, boys.
Van Ness looking, jump pass is
There it
complete. Got his receiver, Heinen.
Big first down. Well, every
at
first
this
down
point,
is big now.
Ball spotted on the 25, 10-yard pickup.
Captain Obvious there.
Captain Obvious. Van Ness looking, trying to go up the middle. There was nothing there, and he gets stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
4:45.
Clock running.
Well, the clock's not running. It is now. I don't know why it stopped.
Home field advantage. At least it's not my brother-in-law running the clock.
Clock wasn't stopped. It was just 4:44, 4:45 for a while.
Hey, stuff happens. It must be the fog. Van Ness looking down the field. He's got a man. Heinen comes back, took his eye off the ball, and dropped it.
Took his eye off the ball and hit him right in the face. Right through the wickets.
Yeah, that happens.
4:13.
Okay, we got third down and 10. Let's see if we can get something rolling here. Van Ness, flush from the pocket. Wobbly pass, not even close, way out of bounds. Couldn't get anything on the throw to begin with.
No, and Hilbert's dropping in their zone back. They're not going to allow the big home run. And there was a lot of go routes by KLC and nobody in the flat here. And this sets up a 4th and 10.
Here we go, 4th down. See if they can get it.
Well, they need
Fans are into it.
Yep, they need the 34, Marty.
Van Ness drops back, flush from the pocket again. Throws back over the middle, a dangerous throw. The ball is knocked away, it's incomplete. Stockbridge Hilbert will take over in great field position. And there's 4 minutes left exactly.
Well, Marty, it started at the second half with the opening kickoff. And they returned it all the way to the 5-yard line or 10-yard line, and it was. Is that right? Third quarter, I believe.
Let's see. Third quarter is down here on the bottom of the pile.
Yeah, they started on the 10.
Yeah.
13.
13-yard line. You're right.
Yep, and it's been
downhill since then.
Yep.
Albach gives it to the first back through. Not much going on that run by Lau.
So you allowed the big kickoff return, and then they had the 7-yard punt. So
yeah.
Hilbert got short field to score.
You're right. Good point.
And
nothing seemed to go right in that third quarter, that's for sure. What was that all about?
Timeout, I think.
Let the clock run and then call timeout at the end, maybe?
They have 3 timeouts left.
Timeout by Stockbridge. Let the clock run.
Well, you mentioned next week for the North-South game.
Yeah, that'll
doing
be
some Lakeland games this year too.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about the upcoming schedule. North-South next Friday. And then the following week, September 23rd, we're right back out here when KLC hosts Ozaki. And then Friday, September 30th, we finally get the South High. We miss those guys. We love you, man.
Yep.
They're going to host Green Bay Southwest, who we saw the first game of the year. They're got a pretty good team. And then the next day, Saturday, October 1st, Concordia, Wisconsin visits Lakeland. That'll be our first of 2 Lakeland games. So a lot of football coming up. Hang with us. Remember, if you don't see us on Friday or Saturday on the live broadcast, you can always catch us on replay. And here we go, 2nd and 9. Hallbach keeps it, cuts it up the middle. He's got room to roam, and he's got plenty for the first down. Tackling wasn't very good that time, Chris.
No, and they're starting to munch yards up now, Marty.
Yeah.
They got a
Ball is spotted at about the 12, maybe.
A lot of misdirection, a lot of counters. And, you know, they don't have a lot of plays, Marty, but they do them well. You know.
That inside reverse, you got to stop that a little better.
And it goes both ways, and then, you know, you do them up the gut, then you do the fake and the keeper, and
oops. Lineman jumped out of his stance. Be a penalty on Stockbridge Hilbert.
You know, and with a small team, that's what they want to do. They put that back right behind the quarterbacks, so everything they get is real quick hitters. You don't need the big bruisers to block, and whole blocks are very long. I mean, KLC is a big team for this level, and the quick hitters and misdirections, the trap plays have worked
Number
very well.
70, Josh Kaiser, 6'2", 190 senior, looks like a big boy out there. Hallbach on the keeper gets it near the 10-yard line.
Hallbach carrying the ball for Hilbert.
Yeah, he's 6'2", 190. Yeah.
It's a big boy. Ball is just outside the 10. That was about a 6-yard pickup.
Second down and 9 for Hilbert.
23, 31, 39, 44 yards this quarter for Hallbach. He's going to duck under center to take this snap. Like to give it to the first back through, and he does.
We're under 2 minutes.
The ball carrier that time looked like that was Bennett Lau. Third down. Third down and about 3.
KLC, third down.
Clock running, 1:35.
And look at Hallbach looking at the official, waiting for him. Now he's under center. Good job.
First back through. Into the end zone, touchdown. I think that was Evan Lau again. Yep. Number 10, Bennett Lau. Pardon me, Bennett. With the touchdown, 5-yard run. That makes it 46-25.
Just saying that was a nice job by Hallbach, waiting for the officials to start waving his hands.
Yeah,
for the
you're
delay.
Absolutely right, Chris. That's what you want to do.
High school coaches or quarterbacks don't do that, or they got to look to the sideline. And all you have to do is look at the official. And he's found his sea legs for his extra points.
Yeah, nice to have a senior at quarterback too, Chris. That makes a world of difference. with 1:25 left. Stockbridge Hilbert 47, KLC 25.
Hey Gabby, how you doing? How's the play date and sleepover?
Dad, it was great.
Awesome. Okay, I'm on my way. Hey guys, what are you doing?
We're going swimming. We're playing bucket. Yeah!
I'll see you in a little bit, guys. I love you.
Hi, babe. How was school today?
Hi, Dad. It was great.
Okay, honey. I'll be home soon. Remember, you're never too far away from your kids to be a dad. Reach out and take a second to check in, because sometimes the smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Next week, KLC will be at Laconia. Hopefully they'll have a little better success than they had tonight. Stockbridge Hilbert travels to Manitowoc Lutheran, they host Manitowoc Lutheran next week. So a couple of more, I think all conference play from now on, right, till the end of the season for these squads.
Sponsoring Oktoberfest, first of 2 nights of food, fun, music. Head on over there for some good bands, good food. Going to about 11 o'clock.
Oh man, how many times are you going to be offside on a kickoff, boys? You're making Chris angry. Matter of fact, he's speechless.
Long game. Long game.
How long have we been at this contest?
It's 9:25.
Okay. 2.5 hours. I want to get the number of that kid that's offside. So does the coach. Well, that was a bad kick. A roller picked up at the 33-yard line and returned up over the 50 and into Stockbridge Hilbert territory. Good return that time by Lucas Knuth. He doesn't get to touch the ball much. That's got to be pretty exciting for him. 1st and 10. Call it the 47. Van Ness still at the controls. Stockbridge Hilbert has 3 guys up front and everybody else basically off the line of scrimmage. Van Ness avoids a couple of tacklers and then he's lunges forward. I think he's got the first down. Good run by Braden.
First down, KLC.
11-yard run that time for Braden. According to my numbers here, Chris, he's done the only ball carrying in the 4th quarter. Van Ness rolling right, throws back over the middle, and sliding catch, or are they saying it bounced first? Looks like it bounced first. Second down.
Yep.
Less than a minute left, 52 seconds.
Just a little short on the pass. Good effort there, Van Ness. He's a player.
Yeah. Always a little dangerous, though, when you throw that pass back across the middle. Quick out to Model. And he gets wrestled down at about the 30.
Pass complete to Mortal.
Well,
They're going to call a timeout.
Robson in on the stop, along with Lau. 3rd down.
3rd down.
Timeout. KLC.
This is one of
Timeout
those
for KLC with 40 seconds left. 43.
But I was just going to say, I'm not always sure about this. You're down 22 points.
Yeah, I don't, you know.
Your guy's hurt.
Exactly. You're right. I agree with you.
I'm all for making an effort to win a football game, but you got 1 timeout left.
Yeah.
You need to score 3 times. Not that it's impossible, but
It's impossible.
you're going to have to recover 2 onside kicks, convert 2 extra points and a 2-point conversion.
Van Ness up the middle, and he gets tackled. Nice stop made that time by Stockbridge Hilbert's Bryce Grit.
One official wanted the clock stopped. Other officials didn't want it. This sideline's new as a first down, sideline official.
First down and 10, ball spotted on the 26-yard line.
Meanwhile, seconds run off, that's the problem.
Right, and we're not putting them back. High snap, Van Ness keeps it. High steps one tackler before he's finally taken down.
Just let it go.
Inside the 20. Second down. Pickup of 8 on that run by Van Ness. Having a big quarter. 34, 37, 48, 58, 59, 60 yards on 7 carries in the fourth quarter. He's done pretty good. And what did I say? 60, 70, 80, 81 yards in the second half.
3 touchdown passes and a run in.
Yeah.
So he's.
But he's not going to be our MVP.
He's not going to be a winner.
That's too bad.
Yep.
21 seconds left. Van Ness dropping back, fires over the middle, incomplete. And a pretty good look at his receiver. Pass just came in a little bit low. Third down and 2. "17 seconds. Van Ness fires it. It's got his man. Slips one tackler and goes down near the end zone. They're going to stop the clock. KLC Elmendorf made the catch.
First and goal, KLC.
First and goal, ball spotted on about the 2. Make it the 1-yard line. Are they going to get it in? Hey, wind the clock. Then he takes a knee. What's up?
Because there's 7 seconds, and that way you can set a play. Got time to set a play. Oh, the clock should be running.
No, that's what I mean. You're
Yeah,
going
you're
to take
right.
a knee.
It should be
throw an
over.
incompletion.
There's no timeouts.
Illegal procedure anyway.
That's not right.
Move the ball back.
That should run the clock out.
Going to put it at 9.9 seconds and do it again.
So you can have an illegal motion and stop. Oh, that we've talked about this before in high school.
I think well, I don't know what it's like at the other levels, but anyway, it's going to be first and goal from about the 6-yard line. And I don't like the way he looks up here to wind the clock. Watch the game. Oh, flag goes down in the end zone. I thought it was pretty good defense, actually.
I did too.
See what the call is.
And it was uncatchable.
You know, there's no reason for that referee to look up here and then wind the clock. We can see him from his back when his arm starts to go around. Watch the play. Hey. Penalties on Stockbridge Hilbert. Those guys have been cheating all night.
I think Kerry loves just this last couple minutes here that's taken forever.
Really. Talk about dead time. Holy cow. Run a play. Van Ness whirls in for the touchdown as the clock runs out. 3-yard run by Van Ness for the score. Are we going to kick the extra point or not? One referee's holding the ball up, the other is signaling ball game. So, clock runs out. Stockbridge Hilbert a winner, 47-31. Chris, you don't get to talk anymore. Our next ball game will be next Friday when South travels to the north side for the annual North-South game. We look forward to bringing you that. For the crew, Richard Bartson and Eric Weisman on camera, Kerry Kautz, our director, and my partner Chris Wright. I'm Mike Barton saying thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you down the road.